The Dusty Futon May Ride special was recorded live at Biggs Harley-Davidson in San Marcos for the 16th annual May Ride. The Dusty Futon LLC would wish to thank Clint August and the May Ride for their contribution. Hello and welcome to episode number 4 of the May Ride special, the last episode of the May Ride special, where we recorded live at the 16th annual May Ride at Biggs Harley-Davidson in San Marcos, and man, was it a blast. From 8:30 a.m., where I set up and started playing and performing live, a little acoustic electric set for me, all the way up until 4 p.m. when we started closing shop, the Dusty Futon was sitting there waiting and standing by, ready to record as many artists and fans of music as we could get our hands on. It was a busy event, so not a lot of people could spare the time, but I'll tell you, the ones who did made it a completely eventful time for us. We had Jason sitting on the futon, and the Vicious Fishes joined us, and The Rock. And again, I felt really bad that we just could not get enough info on the Vicious Fishes. But I went back and dug up about another 5 minutes from that session where they sat down with us live at the May Ride that I'm going to be able to play for you in just a few moments. But right now with this recap, I just want to make sure you guys know that the 16th annual May Ride for the troops is an incredible event that Clint August and Biggs Harley-Davidson put on every year on Armed Forces Day. It's here to salute our troops and for what they do, and it focuses on raising money for the San Diego military families around the county. And they do this event every year strictly for that. It's a nonprofit event. It's a motorcycle poker run. There's a lot of fun. There's a lot of games. It's all just, it's just such an incredible time. And it's completely free to be a part of the after party. If you want to sign up and be a part of the ride, it's not that expensive either. But when you come back from the ride, there's a massive after party with live music. This year, I believe they had 90 plus vendors, including the Dusty Futon. There's tons of food. There's a kids zone. It's just an incredible family-friendly and just fun event to be had by anybody. So make sure you don't miss it next year. I can't remember the date off the top of my head right now, but I do know that is on Armed Forces Day every year, and you can't miss that. And this episode is brought to you by Backstage360.com, the musician's media. The Dusty Futon is a musician's podcast bringing you the raw musician and what they bring to the table. Backstage360.com works hard to bring you even more with creative write-ups, professional interviews, and stunning photography. Full disclosure, I do contribute write-ups and reviews and conduct interviews for them occasionally. Backstage360.com also assists with the promotion of events, products, tours, new music, and they provide an overall insider's peek into the impedimenta of the backstage. Backstage360.com. They truly are the musician's media. I want to go ahead and shoot up to this 5-minute little clip I found of the Vicious Fishes live at the May Ride special on the Dusty Futon. We're actually recording right now.
Oh,
and
are we running hot?
We're running hot, and we are live on YouTube. I don't think we have a single follower yet, but whatever.
Hello.
They're still waking up.
Hi.
I know everyone's waking up.
Getting
The
their
beauty
Starbucks.
of YouTube is people can always go and look at it anytime. They don't have to be
Yeah,
live.
it's like, I don't need it. Was that on stage?
Yeah, YouTube is a lazy
Back here's
man's outlet. It's like, I'll watch this whenever.
Yeah.
It even has that button
Oh my
where
God.
you click on it and it says, watch later.
It's been on for over an hour
It's
already.
like Netflix.
Yeah, exactly.
Awesome.
well, then they've already come and gone, both of them.
Yeah. All right, so, hey, we got the Vicious. Is it still the Vicious Fishes?
It is.
Is
yes.
it
All right,
the
'cause-
Vicious Fishes, or is it just Trinity and Vicious
It's
Fishes?
actually just Vicious Fishes.
Okay, I was trying
But
to figure out that later.
When the more people we add, then we'll start adding my name to it.
Yeah.
Yeah. But it's always Vicious Fishes and guest, though. Today we have
Okay.
Matt from Dirty Disciple on with us on the
Noise
Cajon.
Cartel Records.
Yeah,
actually.
what's up?
And if you
Cartel
reckon-
Records.
Oh.
Yeah.
You may not recognize Matt's Dirty Disciple. You may not recognize Dirty's voice yet, but he's actually one of our hosts now. He's hosting the new...
cat's out of the bag.
He's hosting the new segment called Producer's Corner, which we're going to be releasing eventually. Can you hear? Ellie, can you hear? Okay. What's up?
Awesome.
Sitting on the futon, taking pictures. All right, so you guys are here we're here at the May Ride, and this is the 16th annual May Ride for the troops,
Yes.
put on by Clint and Biggs Harley-Davidson. And
There's more details at mayride.com if you want to know all the deets.
Yeah, and you guys showed up and performed after I did. I actually was on this morning from 8:30, blah, blah, blah.
Yeah, you've done this a few years also with us, haven't you?
Yes. That's how I know you guys.
We go way, way back.
Way back, like 5, 4, 3, 10, 20 years, you know.
Yeah, you know.
But it doesn't matter.
Before the dawn of
10,
man.
20.
Yeah,
That's like how the Star Wars movies goes, like in order. 5, 4, 3, 10, 20.
That's how Kanye counts.
that's my math.
Scoopity poop.
Jesus.
So you guys, how long have you been doing the May Ride?
God, this is our 6th year, I believe.
Wow.
Yeah, so since the 10th annual was our first year.
That's definitely longer than me.
It was April when we started.
It started, and that's how long ago it was. It started
Back in 2008, you know.
So how long have you guys? You haven't been on the Futon yet?
No,
before.
never. This is actually our first time. I think we were going to last year, but we didn't quite connect.
Right.
Yeah,
Well,
so-
we've got more recording sessions. We'll have you on in the future, definitely.
Awesome.
Was it because we didn't actually have a futon? Was that the deal breaker?
Yeah, maybe that's what's the deal. There's no futon for me to sit
I'm
on.
like,
No,
I don't know.
I don't- that sounds like
Futon
lies to
without
me.
a futon. Something's tricky. Something's fishy here.
well, fishy. I like that. Good pull. Okay, so tell me a little bit about the band, like how you guys got together. Obviously, it's Trinity's band.
It is. Well, the whole thing actually started. Sean and I.
Was that a zombie thing?
I will follow her.
I
I'm
can
like her
see why.
henchman.
She's a beautiful young lady.
Thank you. Yeah. No, actually, Sean and I have a mutual friend who about 7 years ago was running in Mission Trails, and he had a heart attack and he passed away. And so met him at the memorial. I actually didn't know many of his friends. So when I walked in, I was a little anxious and nervous. So I actually scanned the room to look for the friendliest face that I could find. And Sean and his wife were sitting there in the corner. So I just walked right up to them, introduced myself, and it's kind of been history ever
He's
since.
the friendliest face. Like,
I
who was
know.
at this place? I mean,
Right?
it must have been like, yes, the meetings
you.
at table 9.
So we started playing music kind of as a therapy to help kind of deal with the loss of our friend. And the first song we ever wrote, Jeff's song, was used with Jeff's lyrics that he had written out of a couple different poems, and then some of my music, and we just kind of put it all together, and then it's just been history ever since with the band.
Cool.
Yeah.
Right.
I was already playing out solo, and Sean started tagging along and just trying to kind of keep up with me when my 3-hour acoustic gigs I was playing at the coffee shop, the
shop
kava bar,
gigs.
just
Nice.
like on
Hey,
the street. just
that's
little
how you
affairs.
go, though. That's how you
Yeah.
get started. Is you get yourself a guitar and you sit down with somebody else, maybe
Yeah.
who's got another
You
guitar.
get yourself in front of people and you say, you're going to listen to me whether you like it or not.
Or you can
And
sit on the
chances are you're gonna
Spanish
like
box.
That's how I roll.
You can sit on a Spanish box,
Yeah.
also known as a cajon.
El
Yeah.
Cajon.
When we first started, we used to go out to the OB street market, and we used to just sit on the corner and just play. People would give money to us in the hat, and we'd just move from
Yeah.
corner to corner so we wouldn't get harassed by the cops or by anybody.
It's a great place to go because, I mean, if some sucker out there picked up Jason Mraz, you guys should definitely be
Right.
the next ones on the
Oh,
ticket.
That's
you know?
awesome.
We had
Thank
a
you.
violin player with us at
We
the time,
did.
too.
Really?
We had a violin player. We've had a harmonica player. We've had.
What was her name? The violin player.
Actually, that was
First one was Erica. The second one was
Eric.
red hair
was-
Eric.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I remember.
we
I
had-
remember the
Yeah.
first one then.
She didn't play violin, did she?
Yeah, she did play violin, but she didn't really have the heart in it. She played the show, and then she didn't want to practice or play anymore after that.
That sucks.
Yeah.
You can't
So
be
she
a
just kinda
musician if that's
disappeared.
what you want. If you don't really try.
Caroline.
Caroline,
Yeah,
sweet
that was her
Caroline.
We're name dropping.
I know.
Calling her out.
Right.
So you got a violin player. Did you have like a theremin player at all in there somewhere?
I play a mean kazoo.
Yeah,
right?
we had
I was gonna ask, do you
kazoo
guys
once
need a
upon
slide
time.
whistle player?
Definitely.
I was just
Hey,
about to
man.
say, do you have that
We're
thing
open.
handy?
I have both of them.
Well, Tyler and his slide whistles make a triumphant return in this little segment featuring the Vicious Fishes and a lot more information about them than we found out in yesterday's episode. And I'm sure there's more to be had when we get them their own episode on the Dusty Futon. We did find out a little bit more about their connection to the May Ride and to Big John himself, which is me. I got to stop referring to myself in the third person. Probably not. But anyway, I found a little bit more audio I wanted to share with you from the Rocks recording, actually, from a couple of days ago. I edited this out of the original episode, but this is a super fan of The Rock that actually was just killing it out there. He was sitting in his chair, air drumming, head banging, and he actually swung by the Dusty Futon to have a chat with us and to talk to the band themselves. So here you go. This is Jay Levine, super fan of The Rock, at the 16th annual May Ride for the Troops in San Marcos, California.
Hey, hello. How you doing today, sir?
All righty.
Welcome out to the Dusty Futon. Did you get to see The Rock play? I know you did because I was watching you having a great time out there.
Hey, give that guy a microphone. Give him that microphone
He
really
sounds
quick.
like a DJ, doesn't
Well,
he?
I want to chat with him. I want to hear what he has to say.
I'm just a singer in a rock and roll band.
Oh, well,
Oh,
what's
then-
your band's
well,
name?
then get in line.
I'm
You're
not in a
next.
band now.
Okay.
Oh, okay. Well, you were rocking out to the.
I'm a private singer.
Have you seen The Rock play before?
First time I've seen them all together. I know them, but I haven't seen them all together playing.
What'd you
Man,
think?
I'm impressed. It's tight. It's electric. If these guys stick together, this is really going to have something happen here.
Well, I'll tell you what, we're going to actually
We'll pay
have
you later.
these guys on an episode coming up soon on the Dusty Futon. We're doing this one this week.
Great.
But they recorded one with us last weekend, and we're going to have them on. So pick up a flyer and pick up a flyer and check us out. So make sure and check out the website and
Cool.
the podcast,
I'll look for
www.dustyfuton.com.
I'll take a picture of this and put
You
it on
can
my
keep that.
Facebook page and
Perfect.
have everybody look at it and spread this word around.
You're the best.
Oh, that's
And,
awesome.
appreciate that.
That's
Get
awesome.
your thing going, and we'll get them going too.
Sounds great.
The
Sounds
Dusty
great.
Futon and the local music community appreciates your support.
That's what we
Yes,
do
we
here.
do.
And as long as the commercials are playing, we
let's,
can talk.
Let's give him a
No.
plug real quick. What's your name, sir?
My name?
Yes.
Jay Levine.
Jay Levine. It's nice to meet you. Pleasure. Thank you for coming out to May
Thank you,
Ride.
Jay.
Thank you, Jay. Well, there you go. Superfan Jay Levine talking us up and talking up the band and saying how he knew all the guys. So that's actually pretty cool. And yeah, so that's a little tidbit, a little piece of information. The last bit that I'm going to release here for the May Ride special for the Dusty Futon. And once again, I want to say thank you to Spicy Kim and Tyler for coming out and helping out and for all their hard work during the event on this 16th annual May Ride for the troops, as well as Clint August for making sure the Dusty Futon could be there at this year's annual May Ride. And of course, shout out to Biggs Harley-Davidson for putting on another excellent May Ride, and to Backstage 360 for being our incredible sponsor. Thanks for listening to this production of the Dusty Futon LLC. Make sure and subscribe to us and follow us at www.dustyfuton.com.